and my family's asking me, they're like, okay, well, like, what's the plan? I'm like, you know what? The thing about plans, they never go accordingly, so I don't have one.
No, I don't wanna collab, no, unless I hit you up.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. If you happen to be new, my name is Denasiha. Up under here, she's not the star of the show today, is ADIRA, and welcome to my channel. You know what, I think I might have to come up with a new intro since we're going through like some changes on the channel. Like if it's a hair video, we'll do that intro, but if it's this type of video, we might need something else, so brainstorming. But hello, happy new year. Today is January 1st and wow, it's 2023 and my 2022 was very interesting. So I figured I'd go ahead and just do a quick little get ready with me. Very simple. I'm in like sweatpants and a bodysuit. I think I'm gonna do a wig with a hat, so I'm not even gonna install the wig, but we're gonna do a cute little minimalistic makeup look. And yeah, so I figured I would chat with you guys while I do that, and also have to take a second and give a shout out to Beret Beauty for sponsoring today's video. I'm really excited to be working with them again. If you're not familiar with Beret, let me give you a little introduction. So if you're new to the Beret Beauty brand, I am honored to be the first person to introduce you to them because I genuinely love their company and their products because they are a clean, vegan, minimalistic makeup company that actually cares about your skin. And you know, I care about my skin and it's beautiful and I want it to show through, and these products allow me to do that. So the two products that I'm going to be trying for the first time today are the Flush Balm Cheek Color, so a blush, and the Minimalist, which is a perfecting complexion stick that can be used either as a concealer or similarly to a foundation. So let's try these out. Let's get back into our chick chat, and I will leave my code on the screen for you guys to check out if you so choose. All right, friends, so let's get this party started. Hello. Welcome back. We got a lot to chat about. This is not about, like, I'm not a makeup YouTuber. I'm not that girl. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm using this for this. And I'm just going to do it and I'm going to talk. And then obviously I'm going to highlight our two key products. But the minimalist look for makeup it's always been my go-to. I feel like we all go through those like heavy makeup phases where you just want to beat face, and especially in college and like shortly after college, that's when that was really popular. But honestly, that's not true to me. Every now and again, I might want to be slayed down just for the fun of it. But most of the time, I just want something like quick and simple, and I want to see my skin. I have beautiful skin. I want my makeup to look like skin, but better. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. So I like to keep it simple. So I really like that the Beret products help me to be able to do that. And yeah, so I'm just going to do like a typical little look. I might be going to like one store today. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. I just want to look good because it's the first of the year. And I just want to set that precedent for the rest of the year. But yeah, so it's 2023, y'all. And I don't want to say that 2022 was like a bad year or that it was bad to me, but it just like wasn't a fun time. I don't know. A lot happened. And if you're familiar with my channel and like my content towards the end of the year last year and the very few videos that I did post last year, you'll know that I moved across the country. I was living in Indiana for 7 years. And I moved with my boyfriend of 4 years, technically. We dated and all that stuff for 8 years. Like, I literally was with this man for 8 years. And we moved across the country for work without telling enough, like, any of my personal business, and definitely being respectful to him and his personal business. Basically, we moved out here and shortly-ish after we mutually agreed to end our relationship. So that sucks. But that's life, and it's okay. And I will say, just not that I need to like say, do like for the record or anything like that, but I will say that is somebody that I love to this day and will love forever. And I appreciate everything that, I don't know, that we did for each other. Like, we genuinely love each other, and I would never regret that. That's what I'll say. So with that, obviously, I moved across the country with somebody, and then we didn't stay together. So it's like, what the hell do you do? I just like had some conversations with myself, and I was just reflecting on a lot of things, and what do I want, and where's my life going? I'm 29 now and single after 8 years and no kids or anything like that. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to stay. And you know what? I am sitting right in front of a window, so the lighting is like changing and moving and doing all types of things. So I apologize in advance for that. But yeah, long story short, I decided to stay. Why did I decide to stay? Number one, moving across the country is probably like the most stressful. Well, I won't say the most stressful, but it's stressful. Moving is stressful. Moving across the country, whew, that's a whole nother ball game. And it costs money. Granted, I'm abundant in all ways, but still, that's a big deal. But also, the Midwest is not home for me, even though I spent a lot of time there. I always knew that I would never stay there. And I'm young. I'm thriving. I was like, you know what? I kind of like it out here. The weather, amazing. The people, amazing. Why would I not stay? It's Vegas. If you missed that, I live in Las Vegas. Outside of the partying and the typical Vegas things, it's actually a really nice city, and there's a lot to do, and there's a ton of diversity. And I was just like, why not? Why not? So here I am, and my family's asking me, they're like, okay, well, like, what's the plan? I'm like, you know what? The thing about plans, they never go accordingly, so I don't have one. The plan is I am relearning myself, and I am separating who I am. Excuse me. I'm separating who I am in a relationship, or who I am in a job, or who I am in all of these different things that I've like taught myself to be. And I'm going to take some time for me. And I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to live here until I don't want to live here anymore. And if I decide to move, then I'm going to move somewhere closer to home. Not exactly home, but I would like to be closer to my family so that I could kind of like build those connections back up, because I've been gone for over 10 years at this point. But that is like a very, very high overview, cliff notes of my life over the past year and everything that just comes with that. I've already kind of worked through my emotions. I feel like I'm going into this year with a very clear head. I'm going into this year really excited, but with all of the emotion and the things and living situations that was going on last year, recording was just not a priority. I didn't really have the space to do so mentally or physically, and I just couldn't. And I was not in the energy that I wanted. I was not in a energy that I wanted to share. So I took the L and just like did not post majority of the year, which sucked, but it is what it is. Sorry. Oh my God. I got him under control, and I got myself some coffee. Okay, so let's try out this Beret Perfecting Complexion Stick. Cool thing about this is that it is supposed to work as like a concealer slash foundation, so like multi-purpose. So what I think I'm gonna do, I don't know if I want to use it like all over my face, but I think I want to just like cover up some of these little dark marks that I have, and I won't say imperfections because I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding. Like, don't take it too serious. I'm just going to cover up some of these like little things on my face and then set everything with the powder. And then maybe the next time I use this, I'll try it all over. Unless I put it on my face and I'm obsessed and I just want to put it everywhere. So let's zoom in real quick and try this out. This is my first time. I have not used this yet. I'm going to go over, let me just go like on my face and then I'll go over the dark. Oh, that's pretty perfect, huh? So I'm going to go over the dark areas first. I wasn't really taking care of myself the way that I should in terms of like diet and skincare over the course of like trying to move and stuff. So I have a few more spots on my face than like typical or that I would like. And don't go in my comments like, your skin is so pretty, there's nothing wrong with it. I know, but things show up, things pop up. But it does a really good job of blending in to my skin and it feels like butter. It really covered up that dark, like, can you see that? Like how well it covered up that dark mark? I typically don't like to cover up my beauty mark on my face. Like she's so cute, but I'm just gonna cover it up for right now so that you guys can see the coverage. I think that's a really good example to show. So my beauty mark's right there and I'm just gonna go like that. And she's gone. Wow, so this would work very well as a concealer. That's crazy. But now I want it back. I love my beauty mark. And then I'm gonna use this buffing brush to go in. It's kind of dense, so I don't think it's gonna pick up a lot of this. I want it to stay where I placed it. And I'm gonna, you lying. Oh, it's so pretty. And it looks like skin. That's what I get nervous about. Like if things are gonna be too matte, that's just not the look I try to go for. It looks like skin. My beauty mark is back. So I think this brush is picking up a little more than I would like. So I might have to play around with like which brushes or beauty blenders like work best with this product. It's still covered. Like that is a dark beauty mark. It's still covered, but as soon as I started moving this around, she became visible again. Okay, let's go in with the Flush Balm Cheek Color. Full disclaimer, I have never, ever used this type of blush. I've only ever used powdered blush. That is pretty. Like it's just pretty. My gosh. Okay, I'm excited about this. Okay, ready? I'm nervous. Come on. Okay. I feel like my exposure, I'm like too exposed for this. Hold on. It's so like, it feels supple. Like, you know how you apply products to your skin, like for skincare, and you're like, oh, this just feels good. That's how this feels. But I don't know what this is supposed to feel like because I'm new here. But I like that she's not doing too much because I like blush, but it intimidates me. Okay. It's so different, but like it's cute. It's getting like glowy. I hope I put it on correctly. Y'all give me some tips. If you use these like cream blushes, I'm gonna put some right here. Let me know what I can do to make that better, because it's my first time, okay? I forgot that I was putting on a wig and a hat, so before I put on the wig and the hat that's gonna like cover up half my face, I wanna at least show you guys like the finished look. And this is 100% natural lighting. I'm sitting right in front of the window. I'm gonna darken this up a little bit so you can kind of see the not overexposed version. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair and put on my Nike hat, and then we're gonna finish up our little chat. Bars. Okay, friends, here's the look. I feel like I look way different now. Like the hat plus the hair just does something. But this is one of my favorite like just looks when I don't feel like doing things or I want to run errands and I just want to look cute. Plus, she's single now, so I can't keep coming out looking busted and crusted now. Just kidding. I'm not trying to reel nobody in. Half of those are jokes, half of those are serious. But Beret, you've done it again, my love. But all right, so before I close out the video, I do want to just kind of like set expectations for this year so that you guys kind of know like where my head is, what I'm planning, and where my channel is going, because like you guys know I cut all my hair off, and for those that don't know, I am planning to lock my hair. Date TBD. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking the end of this year. That I'm just gonna stick to my original plan of like before I turn 30 or shortly after I turn 30. But in the meantime, we have other things to discuss, okay? We have other things to film and create and do together. So my plan, am I focused? Okay, man, I look really cute. I love it. But yeah, so there's a couple of different areas that I'm going to be introducing to my channel. So obviously, like, I'll do as much of the hair content as I can. Of course, I have things like this where I'm working with brands and I kind of just like add my own twist to it. But then I also have my diary entries, which I started and there's only been 1.5 of, but that's something that I would love to continue to do consistently, at least like 1 entry a month. And those are just going to be topics that are heavy on my spirit or things that I think would be beneficial to share as they come to me. And then I am starting a new thing where I'm initiating monthly vlogs. So vlogging has always been very interesting to me. I love having the ability to tell a story and make normal mundane things like beautiful and aesthetic, but like not the toxic aesthetic, but just like it's like an art. Like, it's just like I love my life so much and I see so much beauty in the little things that I want to create and share. And I love editing, believe it or not. I love editing my videos, and vlogs are a lot of fun to edit and do all those things, but I don't like how much vlogging takes you out of being present. And for all those people that are like daily vlogs and they do weekly vlogs, like those big YouTubers that do that, I really commend them on being able to find that balance. But for me personally, that's not my calling, okay? So I've decided to start monthly vlogs. So I have a separate vlog camera and I'm like, you know what, why not just like get a big ass memory card, and whenever I feel called through the course of the month, I'll pick it up. If I have like a cool event that I'm going to, if I'm working on a project, or I just got some thoughts and I want to share, I'll pick it up. And having that monthly gives me more room to have more content and not have to feel like I have to do something or go somewhere for the sake of, oh, I have a vlog this week or things like that. So I think it's a nice healthy balance of being able to incorporate that and kind of give you guys a little bit of insight into my life but still keep my privacy. So that was a really long-winded way of just showing you how I'm going to be breaking out my types of content. So we'll have the monthly vlogs, we'll have the journal entries, we'll have like my branded and my sponsored posts like this, and then we'll still have some things on hair and my growing journey, and then eventually my lock journey. Crazy. But all in all, y'all, I'm so happy to be back. I am so excited. I'm in a new space. I'm in a completely new energy. And it's like, it's literally, I will have to say, this is the first year where it's like new year, new me, genuinely. Like, everybody used to say that back in the day, but like, this is a new Denasiha, but it's like a new old Denasiha. Like, this is who Denasiha's always been, but I just rediscovered her, and now here she is. So I'm really excited about it. Happy New Year's, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little like update. I wouldn't call it a life update, but just like a little chit chat, me getting kind of cute. And I hope that you guys do check out Merit's website, because really their products are the bomb and I really enjoy them. So check them out, use my code, and as always, don't forget to check in and subscribe with yourself before you subscribe to me or anybody else. But if you're good and you're good, then you can subscribe to my channel as well. I'll see you guys next time. What was that?